Hey everyone, my name's Eddie Harrold and I'm at the Aspen Club and Spa. And I wanted to show you 6 foundational movements that I use in the yoga pigeon posture, along with a great hamstring stretch and upper rib line opener that I think works really well together. So let's begin. Starting in traditional pigeon posture, where you have a straight leg, you have a knee bent. Now the closer the heel is to the pubic bone, the safer it is on the knee ligaments. The further the foot comes out, the more duress you're going to put on the knee ligament. So we want to really be mindful of what's going on in the left knee, because that's the one space where we could get injured. So I have to keep my heel fairly close to my pubic bone. And as I walk the right leg back, I have this left hip. So I bring the right arm down first, right shoulder, left hip, and right there, I'm in the left hip pretty good. The left arm comes out like scaffolding. I take the right foot and I turn it to the left internally, and right there I've got a lot of action in my left hip. I'm breathing in the yogic manner as slowly as possible through my nose. Slow motion inhale, stabilize the brain. Slow motion exhale, the body metabolizes fat instead of sugar. I have a slight squeeze in my throat. So I'm humidifying the air and I'm taking less breaths per minute, which lowers my heart rate and blood pressure and amplifies digestion. Here we go. Step 1. Press into the top of the right foot, lift the right knee off the ground, and there's more torque in the left hip, the left glute. I lift the left buttock up, I tuck it under, press into my arms, and I gently walk the right toes back. I reset the arms. I lift the right knee, I lift the left buttock, and I breathe into the point that's on fire in the glute and in the hip. I tuck the left buttock under, I press and walk the right toes back. So to recap, you lift the leg, you roll the buttock up, you tuck the buttock under, and you walk the right toes back. Step 1, extension and flexion in the pigeon posture. I'll take my upper body in the lateral flexion. I'll walk away from the left knee and I'll take myself out to the right, opening the left rib cage, closing the right rib cage, sinking down. I'll press back into the left buttock and lift it up slightly. I'll lift the right knee off the ground. And again, you're going to be putting a lot more torque and leverage in a very simple counter stretch to open the body faster and more efficiently. Dropping the knee down, walking the hands back slowly, I'll go to the other side. I'll take my chest and belly around the left thigh. I'll sink down. I'll press back into the buttock, lift the left buttock slightly, lift the right knee slightly if I want, and there's a very good release all the way up through your IT band, into your psoas, into the deep 6 muscles of the hip, and into the glute sheath. It's a wonderful, wonderful stretch. Taking yourself back to neutral. Now we'll take the lateral flexion into rotation or twisting. So with the lower left up further on my chest, I'm going to start by moving the upper right because it's easier to breathe and there'll be more serotonin in my bloodstream, so the heart rate and blood pressure will be lower. So I'll start by crossing the left arm across, I'll press down, and I'll take my right hand out to the side, and it's left hip, right shoulder. It's a nice little back bend here. Left hip, right shoulder. Left inner thigh, right upper quadrant of the chest and shoulders. Finishing it off, right hand comes down behind the left elbow. You anchor, left hip, right shoulder, left arm comes out. Great rotation through the right rotator. 6 movements of the spine in the pigeon posture. If I want more, I'll lift the right knee off the ground and just twist. Lots of breath. And this would be the most aggressive out of the 6. Always going from easiest to most challenging. I mean by breathing. So the easiest one is always going to be the first one, easier to breathe, less breaths per minute. As we worked harder, it became harder to breathe, more dynamic, higher heart rate, and that's where we really want to slow the breath down. Walking the hands back, coming into a wonderful little hamstring stretch where the right foot comes out. We have our left foot against the right inner thigh. Toes are drawn to the nose, and just windshield wiper the foot. So you're bringing awareness to the 3 hamstring muscles, not just the primary muscle of the hamstring. I hold the left knee, I reach out, grab the foot, I try to back bend. So I can feel the chain the back of the right leg, and I take the left hand, so I'm getting this dynamic stretch down south, and now I'm twisting to the other side, which is giving me some cardio potential here by allowing the 12 ribs to become elastic. You just get this wonderful little twist here. So it's right inner thigh, upper left quadrant, flush the spine, back bend slightly, ocean breathing. And this will be easier to breathe than this. Bringing the left hand around, grabbing the right foot, standing, or just kind of trying to stand up, and then taking the hand back. This is a wonderful adrenal release. It's a great kidney cleanse, keeps the spine supple. Major hit on the right rotator, IT band, and psoas. Bring yourself back, fold down, and just take a few resting breaths right here. And that's 6 movements of the spine in the pigeon posture with a wonderful hamstring stretch. I'm Eddie Harrold at the Aspen Club and Spa. Thanks for watching.